family never spends a penny when shopping. A 70-year-old elderly man plays games in an arcade. He casually takes away a whole basket of steel marbles belonging to someone else. Even the teenage boy goes to convenience stores pretending to buy things, taking the chance to stuff several bags of snacks into his bag. If people nearby notice something unusual, the boy's father will step forward to cover for him. Jack then takes the opportunity to quickly fill his backpack with snacks. With their haul full, the two head home. Suddenly, they hear the sound of smashing and breaking coming from a nearby house. Peeking through the crack, they see a young girl sitting alone on the balcony. This is not the first time the father has seen the girl. This time, he decides no longer to pretend he hasn't noticed. So he takes the little girl back home with him. His wife flies into a rage the moment she sees her. She thinks the girl is nothing but a burden. But the grandma steps forward worriedly and lifts the girl's sleeve. She finds her arms covered all over with scars. Moved with guilt, the wife leans over to take a look too. Still, the girl is not their biological daughter. After dinner, the man and his wife prepare to send the girl back home. But as they near the girl's house, they hear a commotion coming from inside. The man creeps closer to listen. He overhears the girl's parents showing no concern at all about Lisa's disappearance. Instead, they keep complaining that they never should have had Lisa in the first place. Anna, who initially disliked Lisa, suddenly cannot bear to leave the poor little girl behind. So they bring Lisa back to their home once more. Young Lisa feels timid and withdrawn for a moment. Little does she know, none of the 5 family members share any blood ties. Grandma is the eldest member of the family. Carl, the father, has no legal status, so he can only take odd construction jobs at work sites. Anna, the mother, works at a laundromat. Sometimes she keeps small items left behind in customers' clothes by accident. Lucy, the older sister, works at an adult entertainment shop, making a living off her youth. Jack cannot go to school, so he spends all day wandering around with Lisa. When they pass kids coming home from school, Jack's eyes are filled with envy. One night during dinner, Lucy worries that taking Lisa in might get them accused of child abduction. But the mother says Lisa's parents haven't come looking for her all this time, and maybe the girl's family is better off without her. Just then, the father is helped home by his co-workers. He hurt his leg while working. Still, he jokes with the family that he should get compensation money. While the father recovers at home, he starts teaching Lisa special survival skills. Lisa studies earnestly and carefully. A few days later, the father takes Jack and Lisa to a fishing gear shop. The father distracts the shop clerk. Lisa goes over to unplug the alarm at the entrance, and Jack sneaks off with 2 expensive fishing rods from the store. On the way home, the father is happy someone can finally take his place. But Jack looks far from pleased. He thinks Lisa's presence is nothing but an intrusion. That night, Jack stays outside sulking. The father walks over to talk to him. He explains he let Lisa join their petty thefts because Lisa has already become part of their family. Another reason is to let her stay here without feeling uneasy. 2 months pass by quickly. One day, Jack sees a news report about Lisa's disappearance on TV. The father asks Lisa once again if she wants to go back home. Seeing Lisa's whole body trembling with refusal, they decide to respect her choice. They give her a new haircut, and steal several new sets of clothes from the mall. On the way home, Grandma says she thought Lisa would choose to go back to her real family. The mother tells her Lisa did choose to go home, just back to their home instead. That night, they burn Lisa's old clothes, letting her bid farewell to everything from her past. The flickering flames seem to tell the story of Lisa's new beginning. Summer arrives soon after. Jack slowly comes to accept Lisa being around. Lisa has lost her former timidity and grown bolder in stealing things. But her small young frame cannot hide from others' sight. The elderly owner of the convenience store soon spots them. Yet the old man does not scold them at all. Instead, he hands Jack 2 popsicles, telling him not to bring his little sister to do such things again. It turns out the old man has known all along. He just never called them out on the spot. Jack leaves silently with Lisa. Meanwhile, the mother working at the laundromat faces the risk of being laid off. Layoffs will be decided between her and her best friend. Faced with a matter of survival, their friendship vanishes without a trace. Her friend then brings up a reason Anna cannot ignore. She has discovered the missing Lisa is staying with Anna. To keep Lisa from being taken away, Anna has no choice but to give up her job. This job was the family's only steady source of income. From then on, the family has to rely on Grandma to get by. She receives a pension every month, and still visits the woman her late husband once cheated with. Though her husband and that woman passed away long ago, she still extorts adoption money from her own son. This place is actually Lucy's real home. Hatred from her father and stepmother drove Lucy to run away from home. Grandma keeps coming here to demand money, because in her eyes, Lucy is already her own granddaughter. Though the family lives in extreme poverty, they face life with optimism and positivity. Fireworks suddenly light up the sky nearby. They all lean out hoping to watch the dazzling display. But their house is far too short. Even when they jump as high as they can, they still cannot catch a glimpse of the fireworks up above. The next day, the whole family heads to the beach. Grandma sits by the sea, watching them with relief. Suddenly she notices an age spot appearing on her leg. Childishly, she grabs a handful of sand trying to cover it up. When Grandma opens her eyes and looks at her family again, she keeps thanking them over and over. Perhaps Grandma already sensed her time was near. The next day during her afternoon nap, Grandma passes away peacefully. Lucy breaks down crying the moment she finds her. Panicked, the father tries to call an ambulance, but his wife stops him. Grandma is already beyond saving. They bury Grandma's body in the backyard afterward, not only because they cannot afford funeral expenses, but also because the family can barely face the outside world. Most importantly, this way Grandma's pension can still be collected regularly. One night, Carl and his wife accidentally find money Grandma left behind. The two are overjoyed, but a strange look crosses Jack's face. He cannot understand how his father and mother can laugh when Grandma has just died. Later, after running away from another shoplifting spree with Carl, Jack suddenly asks Carl if he only picked him up to steal things back then. Carl answers firmly that he only did it to help Jack. Carl's overly quick reply leaves Jack stunned and lost in thought. They pass the old man's convenience store once again. For some reason, the shop is closed today. Jack cannot understand the meaning of the warning sign on the door. He thinks the store closed down entirely because of his stealing. Overwhelming guilt washes over him. Jack grows reluctant to steal anymore. But then he sees Lisa, about to pick up another bag of snacks just like he once did. Lisa is on the verge of getting caught. Thinking fast, Jack snatches a bag of oranges, drawing all the staff's attention away instantly. Lisa's theft is stopped in time, but being young and short-legged, Jack gets cornered on a bridge. Faced with shop clerks closing in step by step, he turns around and jumps off the bridge.